Hm. Mhm. Hä?
What happened? Where? I was heading to... Impossible. I'm much closer to my destination.
Ja.
I must have walked for some time.
Ja, bist du auch. Im Sturm drin bist du gelaufen. Im Sturm.
Did I black out again?
Hä? Als ob ich teleportiert wurde.
Send a hopper closer to the camp. Find a place to land. I need to get back to Dragonfly as soon as possible. Go to the infirmary and do a full set of tests on myself.
Kommt man da hoch? Ich hoffe jetzt mal, ich komme da ohne Probleme hoch, aber ich bin nicht sicher. Es sieht zumindest danach aus. Ja.
Are heavy. The field is not inviting. Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weary. Down we go. Like it's not that scary.
Ooh.
I remember you. Regis III Satellite.
Der dritte Satellit von Regis. Ja, ich könnte auch nicht so rumsingen beim Rumklettern. Sind wir mal ehrlich, das ist ein bisschen anstrengend dann, das noch zusätzlich. Und die Zwischensequenzen könnte man überspringen, aber mache ich aber nicht.
Any updates? We have a set of data from the near-surface probe. Great. How's the activity? 0, 0 and 2.
Was steht denn da?
Less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen 78%, argon 2%, carbon dioxide 0, methane 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life.
Das stimmt, ja.
At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually 0.
In a word, a paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, don't I? I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with. Marriott, you have the geological analysis?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis III is not without worth.
84% Sauerstoff, das ist schon krass.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence.
Oh ja, sag, um was geht's.
My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor.
Hä?
A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men, professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right, but where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
They're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
13
I
Tage,
appreciate
das
your
geht
readiness,
noch.
Cole. Dr. Krauter, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect
Immerhin.
samples?
Of course.
Marriott, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you two. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator...
Wieso
This
ich?
is not up for debate. I need you here.
Das ist aber gemein.
As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis III, if any.
Ich bin eine Biologin.
Well, if I was ordered to stay, what the hell am I doing
Ja,
here?
das stimmt, ja. Also erstens, der Planet hat viel Sauerstoff, aber kein Leben. Hat scheinbar auch Wasser. Polareis, könnte auch auf anderer Basis sein, aber hat auch Wasser. Also sag mal, hat Eis wenigstens. Und trotzdem kein Leben. Irgendwas stimmt doch hier nicht. Bei 84% Sauerstoff, also zumindest Leben, so wie wir es kennen, hätte entstehen können. Auch wenn die Sonne schon ein roter Zwerg ist. Und ich bin eine Biologin. Jetzt stellt sich die Frage, warum bin ich jetzt doch unten, wenn ich gar nicht hätte und nach unten gehen sollen. Ich glaube, das ist eine Fahne. Bin ich? Ja, kurz vom Camp.
Oh, thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field. This is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anyone out there? Oh, it's just an androbot. Androbot. Androbot, follow my instructions. Androbot? I'm reporting a robot malfunction. No response to voice commands. Cause unknown.
Blöder Androbot. Ja, dann fangen wir mit der ersten Hütte an.
Hey! Anybody out there? It's Dr. Yasna!
It's Dr. Yasna.
Krauser was correct. Life on Regis hasn't left the water. Koval also. He said something about it.
Leben im Meer.
Dragonfly, come in.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
And Novik? Is his leg still bothering him?
Yes, he's been resting in his quarters.
We're setting up on the shoreline. It's late, but we still have time to examine the ocean floor. Gorski is preparing the probe for launch. We'll start research soon. Oh, one more thing, Yasna.
Yes?
It's beautiful here. The ocean, wind, sand. My suit is pinching and cramping just at the mere sight.
Should I include this in my reports?
I'm serious. I don't know about you, but over the years I've learned to hate the void. We do everything to go further, see more, take mankind one step closer to omnipotence, and then we can't even take a walk on land. As if enjoying everything that's around us was almost a...
I understand how you feel, Koval. After all these years, I miss home too.
Is it that obvious? We come across as, well, erudite, but at the end of the day, it's simple longing that speaks to me.
Well, a little obvious.
We have to examine the composition of the ocean water.
Collect the mineral samples.
Yes, that's right. Do you want to do the honors?
Koval, where are you going? Over.
For a little,
Probe in the water.
quick directive manual. I'm gonna take a look around.
A recce?
100.
I see no good reason. I won't allow it, Regis. Stay put.
300.
Copy that, Dragonfly. I'll stay dutifully at my post.
500.
Damn me. Am I seeing this right?
Ja,
Dr.
Gott.
Crowther, would you please have a look here? Of course. Just a second. It's like a school of fish.
This is life. What are they doing?
They're moving away from us.
From us? I'm talking about an artificial
Ja, das ist doch normal.
gizmo.
Right, from the probe. As soon as I swim closer to them, do you see what happens?
Is this normal, Yasna?
Also für Fische wird das so normal sein. Oder doch?
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment or anything they haven't seen before.
Are you saying they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of
Ja,
defense mechanism.
im Moment doch
Catch at
stimmt.
least one for examination. Then I'll be able to say more.
Come here. One more time. Got it.
What did you do?
I had to electrocute him. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm taking the specimen ashore.
That's a fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Yasna.
Witzig. Ich mag so kleine Kurzgeschichten.
Hello? Anyone here? Marit! It's Yasna. I came for you.
Weißt du wer?
Dr. Crowther. Didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor. Is everything all right? Doctor, please. Look at me.
Hans hat da das Visier unten.
A report that I've located Dr. Crowther. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now.
Ich bin Biologin, keine Medizinerin.
Excuse me.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. Glad you didn't lose your head.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear, but to the point. As I understand it, there's only Dr. Crowther at the camp, and he's not well. What happened to him?
I was just about to examine him. Dr. Crowther, please don't be startled. I need to take your hand. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor.
Hä?
His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor? Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Up until yesterday, he wasn't suffering from any mental disorders. And there are no visible injuries. So, I test his blood for toxins.
Could it be the methane from the atmosphere?
No. Methane poisoning
Ja,
causes
stimmt.
different symptoms. I'm afraid it's something else.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, Lander. We need to get you all on board.
Haben wir ein Opfer.
Everyone, not just Dr. Crowther.
Okay. What should I do?
Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find. And you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Ja, jetzt muss ich alle suchen. Shit. Danke, Ferhat, für den Lurk. Jetzt muss ich wirklich alle suchen. Was? Ach, wie frech. Ach, wie frech. Hä? Aha. Eine erste Analyse der Proben ergab eine Zusammensetzung aus Nickel, Eisen, Mangan, Beryllium und Titan. Ich wüsste so gern, was das ist. Ich tippe auf einen riesigen Meteor aus Nickel und Eisen, der vor Millionen von Jahren in die Atmosphäre von Regis III eingedrungen ist und alles zum Schmelzen gebracht hat. Nein, warte, vergiss es. Die Form der Strukturen spricht eine andere Sprache.
It's not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Crowther kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Crowther had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting 360. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration. Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec.
Hab doch schon einen.
Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything around that's already broken.
Touché, sir. Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Interessante Zelte.
All right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish a connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely. And secure Krauter. I have everything I need. Just...
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay?
Yasna, what are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
Ja,
What about the rest of the crew? You gonna make them wait?
If the androbot isn't working properly, I can't just leave Krauser
Yeah.
like this. He might hurt himself.
genau.
Fine. Proceed as you deem fit.
Bin ich der gleichen Meinung.
I've got bad news. Our signal is far too weak to restart the androbot.
The relay malfunction?
Not exactly. It's completely fried. I don't think a sandstorm could cause such damage.
Well, that's irrelevant now, Doctor. There must be a spare somewhere in the camp. Please search for it.
Wir drehen vielleicht. Mhm. Vielleicht dann doch wieder hier drin. Was zwar gemein wäre, aber vorstellbar.
Yasna, focus. What now?
Hier muss noch ein Ersatzrelais rumstehen. Ah doch, jetzt kann ich die Kiste doch benutzen. Habe ich vorher nicht, aber habe ich nicht gesehen.
I have the extra relay.
Excellent. The signal should be back as soon as it's turned on.
Mach wieder zu, bitte. Hä? Aha, an einer anderen Stelle muss ich das platzieren. Ich dachte, ich müsste da platzieren. Okay, okay, okay. Ich dachte, ich muss es ersetzen. Okay.
Very good. I'm connected. What happened here?
Is it gonna work?
We'll see. I rebooted the systems. That should help. Good, good. It's receiving instructions.
I don't know if the Andrew bot should already be doing something.
Is it still frozen?
Yes, unfortunately.
The positroid brain has correct readings. Receptors.
It worked! He moved!
Finally. Artie should be walking now. Does he? His positional data hasn't changed.
Well, you can see that he really wants to go, but still can't. Please check his legs.
Could be the servo motor. Ah, that's it. God, you tin bastard. Thank you, Doctor. I won't hold you any longer. Go find the others while I finish here. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Gut. Hä? Ich laufe auf den Weg, ist mir egal.